Yeah. Hey, Angelina. Well, no, it's not ready yet. Now it's ready. Tell Chad he'll have to pick it up for delivery. I'm going to New York.
What's up? Hey, what's your problem?
Could you read that for me?
I know how to read.
Then do it.
You got one eye, read it yourself.
Just that much, right there.
I said I can read. I can read French even better. Just because I need money doesn't mean I need brains.
$5 is yours if you can read that.
Gee, a whole $5. My troubles aren't worth a plum nickel to you. Why should I care about yours? You know, I watch you walk by here for at least a month. You never give me a dime.
Who said I had troubles?
Your ugly face. Out here, you need to have to read people, you know? Now move along, go, on your way.
Notebook.
Now move along, you're bad for business. I need to be saving to get to New York, and I'm getting sick of cheeseburgers.
You read to me everything in that notebook, over and over, all the way to New York. I'll have you there in 2 days.
2 days? Only if you're taking the V-150 from Paris to Strasbourg.
I won't be stopping for cheeseburgers.
What are you up to anyway? How do I know you're not étrange or maman or ceci or something?
I'm an artist.
Everybody's an artist who doesn't want to work. Why can't you read? What's your problem anyway? You get an eyeball behind that patch?
Just forget it.
What are you, dyslexic? Huh? You are. Why don't you get help?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you for.
You can get help for that. Okay, I'll go with you. Hey, I said I'll go with you. What are you, deaf too? Here, give me that. Give that back. Okay, what was your great-great-great-aunt's name? No, wait. 2 greats. No, 3 greats. 3 greats.
Petrilla.
Is that your final answer?
Don't be a game show host. Just quiz me.
Her name was Petronella, stupid. Whoa, baby, with a name like that, you have to have hostile parents.
So you know, any exit between here and New York may be your final destination.
Petronella. Petronella. Sounds like the repellent. Huh. Bug spray. Think of bug spray. You know, my aunt is a bug. Kind of Kafka. Now think of bug spray. Bug spray. Think of that. Petra. Nella. Say it. Petra. Nella.
Bug spray.
Live by association. It's not what we've done. It's only what we can remember. Bug repellent. Hey, why don't you just fly to New York? What are you, neurotic or something? You are. You're neurotic. Neurotic. You can get help for that, you know. Both dyslexic and neurotic. What you can't read, you're afraid of. That's tough, man. That is tough.
Are you looking for something?
Yes, Adele Crenshaw.
Ah, just a few steps and you're there. The renowned Crenshaw suite, billions served. Say, you look familiar.
What?
I was a nurse at Baylor's for a couple of years. Didn't you used to work in shipping receiving on the docks?
No.
Oh, never? Huh. Well, maybe you're one of her piano boys. I've dated a couple of musicians.
She's in there?
If that's your speed. Jacob.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
Everybody thought you'd make it to the funeral. What are you doing here?
I went to Granddad's funeral.
I'm at your father's funeral.
Am I too late for yours? You sent me a photo of you running in the park. That was less than a month ago. What happened?
Nothing ever happens in this place. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I go to your studio on 67th. The super sends me here.
I'm just trying to rest, get my money's worth.
Yeah, I walk in, they give me a room number. You're not there. Then they tell me you're in this wing, which is supposed to be the last stop before the morgue.
You look like hell.
It's a long trip from Oregon.
Where are you staying?
Nowhere yet. I need the vinegar jug.
Oh, you need to let go of that. You can't live someone's crazy and stay reasonable yourself.
Is it still in Dad's apartment under the bathroom sink?
Everything's in probate, even the sink.
I need the jug. Time's running out. Are those Dad's keys?
No, they're mine. There's some fish sticks in the freezer, maybe some egg rolls. You need sheets. Try under the bed. What's with the eye patch?
Flash burn.
Flash burn.
Occupational hazard.
That injures your cornea, you know. What are you, sloppy?
It just happened.
You rush your work. You did that with the piano, too. You played like you had to catch a 5 o'clock train.
Oh, I love men that I can scare.
You can come in, you know. Nobody should travel 3,000 miles to stand in a doorway.
Your piano recital's coming up, isn't it?
I still teach a few privates at BSM.
BSM. That's good.
I have a few who hold promise. I saw one of your sculptures in a magazine. You're keeping your piano fingers in shape, at least.
I don't play much.
I'd help you.
Then get me the jug.
Let it go.
I promised Granddad. It was under the sink at Dad's once, if I remember.
The attorneys have that place locked down.
Which attorney?
I don't know. It's bad luck to look attorneys in the face. They all have snakes for hair.
If there's only one way to get in that apartment, you'd know it. Time is running out.
Vinegar jug laws and regulations. Let it go, Jacob. Of course you won't.
Let your dreams of me at the piano go. Of course you won't.
They're not my dreams. They're yours.
You could get into Dad's apartment.
This is where I have to be now. Understand that. You know, you need to get some rest. You rush around and then refuse to sleep.
There's been a lot to do.
Well, you look pretty damn awful. Get on board. There's plenty of room.
Think you might get Robert Dinian to talk to us?
Bobby Dinian? He'll talk to you till you can't hear anymore.
I need someone to listen.
You need sleep.
Until I get the jug, I can't rest.
That's what funerals are for, Jacob. You find rest and you put it there.
Huh?
Put it to rest, Jacob.
Look, Granddad said it had to be 6 weeks after Dad's passing, not 7 weeks, not 8 weeks.
Take on someone's schedule, their misery comes with it.
Maybe get Dinian on the phone.
You rest now.
I didn't come all this way to sleep.
Beats passing out.
First, we get the vinegar jug.
nothing here is like your place at all.
My old building was torn down. This is my studio.
Your music studio.
My students love it. I got tired of leaving work every night, so I just moved right in.
I hope you brought that gorgeous Beckstein over.
Oh, it's here.
With pianos, gorgeous is as the master makes them sound. Maybe a Chopin nocturne later?
I've been wrestling with some demons of late. I'm not playing so much.
My demons were never quite so specific. More like screw-ups brought on by human error. In business, whenever I discovered a mess-up, I would pound the table and shout, "Whose magic is this?"
And magic is your passion.
Oh, magic is audience entertainment. How about a card trick? First a card trick, then a disappearing act.
First, let us tell you about this vinegar jug.
By all means. Business first. I'm all ears and eyes. So, what do we got, Jake? Jacob?
Either.
Go ahead.
I don't know what to say.
The trip to England. Your grandfather's grandfather traveled there.
Yes, to see his sister. She liked to rinse her hair in seawater collected from the...
If you could just state the facts. My brain absorbs it better that way. Where was this water collected?
The shores of the Isles of Scilly.
Scilly? Well, that's quite a little jaunt. The jug at least looks vintage.
It's old.
What year was the water collected?
He's awfully tired.
Let him find it, Addie. It's okay.
He's an artist. It's hard to adjust the mind to facts and figures.
I got all the time in the world until 6 o'clock. Whichever comes first.
Artists run on inconsistent clocks.
Just don't. Will you just don't?
So maybe around 1900 the water was collected?
This was read to me over and over all the way to New York. I should remember.
It's exhaustion.
No, it's dyslexia. I can't read. I'm dyslexic.
He doesn't need to read words and sentences. He can read music.
Well, I can read, but I can't read music, so we're even.
No, that's not at all even, Bobby. Jacob doesn't need to be patronized.
So why don't you stop it?
Well, how about this? I'm impotent. They took my prostate 4 years ago. Does that make us a little more equal?
I'm only here to meet with you this afternoon. Afterwards, I go back to the nursing home in the wheelchair that's hidden beside the piano. I can't walk. Want to trade? Well?
So, who's the biggest gimp? Who wins the gimp contest? Maybe Fahira would like to play.
I didn't.
It was 1907, December 13th. It just came to me. It was 1907, December 13th. The following day, December 14th of that year, was the world's first oil spill.
Well, apart from all the slaughtered whales who shed not only blood, they also shed oil. I mean, you have to take that into account before you start making claims. You see, human beings have been fuel needy for centuries and they'll do anything to get it. There's nothing like survival to make people resourceful. Yes, that's the human spirit. But what you're saying is this is the last pure water on Earth.
Yes.
Symbolically, of course.
No. Actually,
It is the last pure water.
No. They'll get you on that. You see, what was corrupted, what was made impure by that first oil spill is open for debate. And pure, what does the word even mean? I fell in love the first time with this lady here. And my thoughts robbed me of all purity. Zap. Just like that. Now, am I grousing? Am I calling all cars about it? No. That's the way of the world. See, the world and people were meant to be worn and torn simultaneously. Rip off the cellophane, take them out of the box, use them. And make hay while you can, because what starts getting used will eventually get used up. Nothing lasts forever. Not people, not the planet, not even the sun, which is using itself up even as we speak. But still, regardless of expiration dates, right here, right now, you do have a symbol. And it's a powerful one. Yes, you've got quite a little show and tell here.
There's more, Bobby.
Oh, no, there shouldn't be. The jug makes you think. That's its power.
My grandfather put together a list he wanted to read to the world.
His father had a copy of it that he had Mahira read over and over again to practice her English.
Which he mocked every chance he got. He didn't believe in the jug.
So now the jug is a religion?
My father didn't believe in anything my grandfather felt strongly about.
Your father was not close to his own father, I take it.
He laughed at him. He thought he was crazy.
Well, respect often skips a generation.
So does a horse's ass. My grandfather was a good man.
Before he died, he heard Mahira read his writing. He said it sounded like beautiful music without lyrics.
So this writing doubles as Mahira's English lesson. Is it lengthy?
Not terribly.
$43 million gallons of oil in Nova Scotia. 43 million gallons. In France, 68.7 million. In South Africa, 78.5 million. In Angola, 80 million. 80 million in the Persian Gulf, which was the Nauruz oil field. The Ishtok 1 oil well and the Empress in the West Indies and the Fergana Valley spilled 140 million, 88.3 and 87.7 million respectively. In Kuwait, at least 240 million gallons of oil was spilled. All total, approaching 1 billion gallons of oil spilled.
That's wonderful. That's beautifully read, young lady. And so this water was collected the day before all those spills began. That's wildly interesting. It's fascinating. And the documentation, the photos, daguerreotype, looks like an ambrotype, some tintypes. This looks like it was made with a brownie. And what a wide range of audience appeal. Photographers, historians, ecologists, geologists, human interest enthusiasts. It's quaint. It's quaint as all get out. Yes, this is beautifully done. Now, all of this talk puts me in the mood for some magic. How about you?
There's more, Bobby.
No, this will be enough.
My grandfather had a reason to show the jug to the world.
And what reason was that?
The jug is to save the world.
No, the world doesn't need to be saved. The world is saved already. It's been prearranged. You see, human beings will always prevail because they've got saviors built in from the get-go. There is nothing more powerful than the human brain.
That's not what he meant, Bobby.
He said the jug was to save the world from humans.
Oh, screw that. No. From us? Save the world from us? That'll never fly. Your little presentation will be shut down and shut out if you even mention those words. Nobody will stand for being scolded anymore. No, keep your message light, and the meaning will be powerful.
I promised to my grandfather to make this known.
Promise? Huh. What magic is this?
I was around 10 or 11.
And your grandfather reminded you of this promise every once in a while?
As I grew older, yes.
What a terrible thing to do to a child, to make him into a pawn.
The oil spills are a terrible thing to do to the world.
Human error is a terrible thing.
So is destroying the planet.
Is there no give or play in any of this? Where did forgiveness go? Where did mercy? And most of all, redemption? Do you want to take away people's chance to be saintly and your own? You forgive, you're saintly. You clean up your messes, you're saintly. You admit your errors, you're saintly. You don't want to rob people of that chance. You see, human error all comes from extremes. Too selfish, too cruel, too greedy, too careless.
Too late.
Too late?
Yes. Too late. It says it in here. Too late.
Do you at least have a life?
Jacob is a highly successful artist, Bobby.
Yes, I know that. Tiger has downloaded all the images, picture after picture. I've seen them. Now I'm talking about after the whistle blows, after you get home at night. Do you have a life? Well, maybe your welding is saving you. I had a kid brother. He got caught up in a feud between my father and my uncle. If he'd had something creative, something of his own, maybe he would be alive today. Maybe your artsy welding is saving you.
Bobby, what should Jacob do with the jug and the photographs and the documents?
Well, if he leaves out the crackpot philosophy and the doomsday prediction, he'll stand straight. What should he do? He should pack all this up and bring it back to London, closer to where it came. The jug, the photos, the notebook, the facts and figures. The Brits will eat this soap opera stuff up. They love history. Some fine museum, they'll flock to see you and your show and tell. How about work it out? And then you should wash your hands of this entire mess. And now, pick 2 cards.
My grandfather wouldn't like that.
What part wouldn't your grandfather like?
The museum part.
Your grandfather didn't like museums?
He thought they turned life into death.
Do you think he just misspoke, or was he completely wrong?
And there's also the list.
The list?
51 crimes against the planet.
Your grandfather compiled a list of 51 crimes against the world?
That's right.
I could compile a list of 100 crimes against the world, and I'd still be counting. Now, 2 cards.
He worked on this for years. The least I could do is listen to him.
2 cards. You preach, you scold, no one will listen. If I say anything more, I'm repeating myself. 2 cards. Just pick 2 cards, Jacob. 2 cards, Jacob.
Is it his heart? Does he need... Jacob.
You can talk now.
Robert.
Tiger is the best. She is the best. She's always right where you want her. And she can break a man's arm. I've watched her. She is fierce. But look at how gentle she was. And how sweet.
Are you feeling better now, Bobby?
I feel great!
What did you give him anyway?
Why? Do you want some?
Tiger. You see that little wedge of glass? Like a boat by the chair leg? Here, give it to me. Don't spill it. Like a boat. No, to the right. Yes. Ah! Perfect. Look at that. Like a little boat. It's like an oyster on the half shell. What is this? It's not salty. I feel so real.
Well, isn't that just like him?
Where did he go?
He's somewhere laughing at us.
What was that ba-wah noise? What was that?
Sound effect.
Where did it come from?
Tiger, how did he do it?
What's she doing?
Tiger, what is she doing?
She's licking up the water.
She'll get glass in her mouth. Stop her.
I don't need a broken arm.
Tiger, stop that right now. Don't do that. Something is terribly wrong here.
Yeah, the jug's a fraud. That's enough wrong. Tiger, is the water salty? Tiger.
It's salty.
So the jug is real.
That floor gets mopped with salt water every Tuesday. She might be tasting the residue.
So it's a fake.
The jug is gone. It's shattered glass. Let it be. Tiger? Where is she?
Tiger.
Tiger?
Now, where did she go?
Same place Bobby went.
So where's the ba-wah sound? I didn't hear a ba-wah.
Jacob, go look out the window.
What, you think she's out there?
I want to know what's going on out there.
We don't even know what's going on in here.
Just go. What do you see?
Fog. I see fog.
It's a trick.
What magic is this?
It's a trick.
Is the piano still in there?
Right where you left it.
Jacob in there?
What?
Jacob, is he in there? He told me to meet him here.
I can't find anybody.
And you won't out there either. It's weird.
Everybody leaves from here.
Everybody's leaving out there.
I've had hundreds in here playing for me. They all move on.
I don't want to go back out there. I can't.
Then it's time for a piano lesson.
I only had trumpet in high school. Hello?